Hi there, I'm Whitney. Welcome to Home Bar. Today we're going to be doing a class that is a combination of barre, Pilates, and yoga. So we'll be strengthening, toning, as well as stretching and revitalizing. So let's get to it. All right, so we are going to grab all the props for our class today. So the ball, it's going to go in between your ankles. You're going to be in a kneeling position. Now I have ankle weights today, which I'm putting on my wrists for the moment. So if you don't have those, then you just grab light weights, same thing. And here we go. So we're sitting on the ball. The ankles are squeezing into the ball, and this is really nice because it's taking the pressure out of your knees, and also we can really feel where our pelvis is. So for now, let's just find that. So this would be the tucking position, right? You're tilting the pelvis forward, and you can really feel how that feels on the ball. Then we're gonna lengthen the tailbone. So you're gonna do the opposite of tilting the pelvis. Really stretch out. You've got your weights. You're gonna take your arms up. So for now, we're gonna have palms facing down. You're just gonna draw the elbows down and stretch and reach up. Warming up those arms and those shoulders, deltoids. 4 more like that. 3, 2, then we're gonna add on. So when you stretch the arms, squeeze the ankles into the ball, otherwise the ball is gonna go. So squeeze ankles into the ball, you stretch up, we go out to a T, we take it back up, and elbows go down. So we'll do that one more time slow because it's a whole little combo. We stretch, arms to a T, up and down. Let's do it a little faster. Up. Keep remembering, squeeze the ankles into the ball. It gets more activation in the inner thighs as well. Should start to feel those shoulders a little bit now. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. You can stay as is. I'm just going to turn to face you guys. You can see my arms a little better. Palms are going to face forward, and you're going to circle. Keep squeezing into the ball. Just keep the core strong, abs up and in, close the rib cage. Working into those shoulders. 2 and 1. And then we're going to reverse. Keep breathing. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms are up. You're going to bend in and stretch. In and stretch. Bicep curl. Just go to the 90 degrees. Eight more here. 3, 2, hold it in the shape. Back to the shoulders. Close the elbows. Open. Close. Open. 4, 3, 2. How we doing? Palms go in. Now we're gonna tuck the pelvis. So instead of lengthening the tailbone, remember when we tucked it, find that again. Squeeze into the ball. You're just gonna go back with your thighs. Keep the pelvis pushing forward. Curl it back. So now you're gonna feel those quads again. It's a nice little stretch as well as a burn. So just make sure, show you from the side again, we don't want our booty to stick out like that, so we don't touch the ball. So that ball is there to make sure we don't touch it, otherwise we don't get into that thigh stretch. 4, 3, and 2. Let's hold that stretch. Then we're just gonna take a little arm circles again. Keep tucking the pelvis, pushing the hips forward, other way. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, we can take a little extra thigh stretch here. So if you want a little camel stretch, this is from yoga. You can have the hands on the back, open up through the chest, nice opener for the front of the body. Okay, Then we're gonna go down onto our hands, elevated tabletop. So hands under the shoulders, still squeezing the ankles into the ball, but we're gonna tuck the toes now. You're gonna lift up the knees, squeeze into the ball, and then drop it down. The arms stay straight. Lift, squeeze, and drop. And lift, squeeze, and drop. Lift, squeeze, and drop. Lift, squeeze, and drop. Make sure your spine is straight. 3 more. And 2. 1. Hold. Squeeze the ball in and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, another 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just hold, squeeze into the ball. Hold, hold, hold. Close the rib cage, abs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Little cow stretch. Drop the belly gaze up. Good. Now a little more hardcore. It's going to be working different parts. We're going to go forearms to straight arms. So forearms to palms. So we're still in this position. Come onto your elbows. Tuck the toes. Now from here, you stretch the right arm, left arm, down and down. Let's do 4, starting with the right. Up and up, down and down. 1 more. Now we go to the left. Here we go. Left, right, down, down, up, up, down, down. 2 more. Last one. Yeah, you hear me struggling to breathe? Let's take a stretch. Stretch it into child's pose. Now you can keep that ball there. Sit back on it. Feels nice. Release your forehead to the mat if it's possible. 1 more big breath. Okay, now we're gonna do something a little different. The ball is gonna go in between your inner thighs now. Make sure it's well above the knees. And now we're gonna be going into our plank. By the way, I just have these on for convenience. If you drop your hand weights, obviously, if you don't have these guys around your wrists. So now we're gonna come up to a plank. We're first gonna do forearm plank. So you come back to the elbows, stretch your legs behind you, and make sure booty's not here, booty's not here. It's in one line. Now just squeeze the ball in, release, squeeze, release. If you're doing it right, you're already shaking. 3, 2. Now we're just gonna rock forward back on our feet. So you roll to the toes, press back through the heels, like a releve. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we're gonna combo these 2 movements. So you squeeze into the ball, forward and back, squeeze, forward, back, squeeze, forward, back, squeeze. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good, and release. Okay, we're gonna keep the ball there. We got 1 more thing. Come back to that cow pose again so we can open up through the front body. Let's also round the spine. Okay, now we do a plank to down dog. Now it's gonna be maybe a little shorter than your normal down dog and a little narrower because we have this ball here in between the thighs still, just to keep that connection with the inner thighs, pelvic floor. So you're gonna tuck the toes, you're gonna send it back into that down dog. You can adjust yourself once you get there. Then we go into plank. Okay, so let's do 8 of those. So we inhale as you go back. Exhale forward. Inhale, think of pushing your chest towards the thighs. Keep squeezing into the ball. Two more. 1. Okay, little break. We're gonna do one more thing in down dog, one more combo. This time, we're gonna take opposite hand to ankle. Let me show you what that's like. You're gonna take it back. You're gonna tap. I can't reach my ankle. Mine's more like my shin, right below my knee. That's okay. Back to plank, then we alternate. Other side. Left to right, back to plank. Keep breathing. This is a bit more strenuous. Keep squeezing into the ball. Find that connection. And release. Good job. Let's take a little stretch series now, especially for the shoulders, the arms. So when we stretch, we take the weights off. All right. So take your right arm. You're going to stretch it up to the sky. Thread it underneath the left arm and the left knee. So just take it there. A couple of options here. Your left arm can just go out straight. Maybe you want to take it to the lower back and then find a little twist so you open up a little more through the left shoulder up towards the sky. Keep pressing that right arm into the floor. Good. And then we'll take it to the other side. Left arm goes up. Stretch it up. Thread underneath. And I'll take that option of the right arm going to the back. If you prefer to just stretch it forward, do that. Whatever you did for the first one. All right. One more child's pose. If you want, you can use that ball since it's here as a little pillow for your head. One more big breath in. And exhale out. All right, now we're gonna go to our side. All right, so lying on your right forearm, elbow right under the shoulder, we're gonna have our legs, I like to call it mountain shape. So the feet and the hips are in alignment, the knees are pointing forward. Hand on the hip. Let's just first move into the hips and glutes. So you're gonna open that knee up until it can't go any farther, and then close. Lift and close. So go until you feel that outer thigh and glute stopping. So to that limit, 4, keep the abs in. Also think of lifting from the bottom side. 2, 1. Okay, making it a little harder, we're gonna lift our bottom hip up. So as we open, we lift and we drop and lift and drop, working against gravity. 4 more. 3, 2. Moving on, adding on. We're gonna add a leg kick. So we lift, kick up, tap it down, and drop. Lift, kick, up, and drop. Good, one more. Nice. All right, let's take a little stretch. So if you just keep your legs as is, take your hand past the feet, take a big side stretch. Okay, now we're gonna do side leg kick. So if you need to rest, go all the way down to your head lying down. I'm gonna stay on my forearm though, so if you can manage that, stay there with me. So the bottom knee stays bent today. You're gonna have your top leg here. Hips are square forward, so you're not opening up to the ceiling. Scoop the abs up and in. Flex a foot, kick it forward as far as you can. Feel the stretch through the back of the leg. Then you're gonna take it past your hip, point the toes, so you feel the stretch through the front of the feet, all through the front of the leg. Then we take it forward and back, and forward and back. Begin to pulse it at the front. So you kick, kick, and take it back and kick, kick, back and back, kick, kick, back and back. All right, one more. Hold it here, right in line with the hip to the side, leg circles, knee pointing forward, pointing the toes, lifting from your bottom side. Take it the other way. And we go, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more thing, stretch your arm, kick your leg back, elbow to knee, stretch. So think of you're on a diagonal. So you're stretching the arm forward, the leg is back. And we go, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold that stretch, one more breath. Good, and then let's take a stretch for the glutes. So you're gonna take the leg that was just kicking, cross it over, sit on both of your hips are grounded down. Hug that knee with the opposite arm. So you hug the knee in, and then look over that left shoulder. Look at that hand, pull the leg in. Really nice detoxifying pose here for your body. One more big breath. Great, let's do all that on the other side. So we just flip the legs around. We go back onto the left forearm. We make that little mountain shape. And here we go. First, just opening the top leg, lift and lower. Not sinking down here, up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's add the hip lift. So we lift open and close. And we go 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Let's add that kick. So we lift, kick, tap, and down. Lift, kick, return to the foot and down. Four more, you got it. Always stretch that leg straight, pointed toes. Last one, nice. Take the little counter stretch. So you come up, legs stay as is, maybe take a little cross of the ankles if it feels good, and stretch the arm, open through the chest. Great. For the side leg kick, we go back down to the forearm. Unless you modified by going all the way down onto your arm, do what you did for the first side. Leg is out. So pull the abs in. Hips are square forward. You kick forward. Point it back, point the toes. Forward and back. 2 more like that. We're going to add that little pulse at the front. So we pulse, pulse, kick it back. Always keeping the legs straight. I'm feeling 4 more. Let's do 4 more. 2 and 1. Good. Okay, we're going to take it now back into the circle. So we take it forward, or sorry, to the side, but forward circles. Reverse. Two, 1. Take the leg a little back, stretch the arm forward. We do that knee to elbow, kick, in, stretch, in, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. I just realized I forgot to mention, maybe next time you do the class, you can use these ankle weights. If you have these ankle weights, put them on your ankles when you do that series. Whole nother challenge there. I chose to keep it chill today. but that's always an option. All right, one more big breath in this twist. Hope you enjoyed the class. If you want to support me and the channel, check out our Patreon page and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because that also helps us to keep creating content and bringing these free classes to you. See you next time.